down just a little bit. So I'll turn it down on my end. There we go. We're live. Right, let me see how the audio is on that. Let me see. Okay, audio seems good on this side. I'll just turn it down. I'm gonna practice those wave transitions here.
Are you done with trash? Because you left some stuff not done down there. You should go check your work.
Okay. Right. It is I. register myself all the way up. Make sure I'm loud enough. There's something in my eye. Hold on. There we go. Hide this here. Send this to my friends here. 64. Should be bad. Which is my current list. So honestly, I can probably do it. Such an awkward duel. Spikes me. Last 20. I do. Is it not working? Hold on. Momento. Hello? Is it not? It's on that. Which is it's just getting drowned out by the game. We turned the game down just a little bit. Can you hear me better now? Hello? Test. Hello? There we go. Is that good with game vault? Can you still hear me? Is it still too faint? Can you still hear me? Okay, my voice is just muffled for some reason. I guess I can turn the game down even more. Yo, what's up? All the friends are here. Now that I actually have people here, I can actually do what I was planning on doing. And y'all have ideas for this next part in my level. I'm planning for each part to have its own distinct deco style. So I've got like lava. This is kind of like bones, sort of. I've got this, which is just a rainbow section. Actually, I can show you. I'll do a practice run of the level. I'm using a remix so I don't get DNC'd. This feels so much better to play now that I've got like 240 hits already looking, honestly. Such a good purchase, honestly. Apparently. Clicking not too early. My bad. Oh, come on. Is there no sound? Oh, I turned it down a lot. Hold on. I turned it down so you guys could hear me better. You'll have to tell me how the audio level is as we go. Uh, I nerfed this section because it really sucks. Or it used to really suck for that matter. Yeah, it's my first time. It's my third time actually being able to use my mic. I changed that thing. Oh, so close. This is where the difficulty spikes almost. But this level's made to do that. It's meant to be a mix of difficulties. It's kind of beginning to the level. Mic is too low. That means the gain's too high because I have my mic at max gain, so try this. Can you guys hear me now? Let me actually just split this. Oh, there's no in-game sound? What? Oh, probably because I turned it down a ton. I mean, it would make sense. Let me just pop the chat out. How do I do that again? Yeah, pop out chat. There it is. I can do this with OBS. No, not that. OBS. Over here. There we go. There should be game sound. I'm just trying to, like, my mic is. Wait, hold on. Is it using the. It's not using the. This should be a lot better. Hold on. Let me turn this down. Turn the game up. This should be a lot better. Like, a lot better. It was using my laptop mic instead of my headset mic. Whoa. Hold on. How do I make it not? Solar, it's not close to being done. I'll just show you real quick. So, up to this point is decorated. So, this part is, well, let's find out what percent this is. So, 24% of the level is decorated. Actually, wait, let me make sure that's accurate. That is accurate. Okay. Why is it distorting? Properties. Until I get a mic of my own, I think I'm gonna. Let me do this. I have the game down super low on my end. I don't know why it's. Why does it distort if the microphone is both on the microphone and the audio are on the same thing? Oh, I'm definitely gonna try and get it rated. 100%. I mean, I've spent 80 hours on it. I would hope it gets rated. What is it? I mean, I hope it's rate worthy. I don't know. I think at least the electricity section is rate worthy. I'm pretty happy with how it looks. The section's not too bad either. This part I could see changing a bit. Oh yeah, there's also, I don't know if I've actually, oh man, I'm trying to figure out why it, let me try this, and see. This is a secret path that makes the level very difficult. It's not required to beat the level, but there will be an entire variant of the level just for that. But yeah, it's currently got 35,000, almost 36,000 objects. and I did this part really badly, like when I was at the very start of Deco. So this is 8,000 objects just in this like ship section. It looks cool though. That was the main goal. It looks cool. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I really hope it gets rated, but I'm a little scared that it doesn't. There's not much control I have over that. Also, I think I made a low detail mode. Yeah, if I turn on low detail, it should just be normal orbs. Yeah, so it's just normal orbs. Um, this is where I store all of the stuff and organize everything. This is all the code, essentially, for the death messages. So each difficulty has its own death message. There's, I think, one part with a 12 difficulty. It is also, I have a lot of attempts while testing this level. Like a lot of attempts while testing this level. This is the code for the difficulty faces. So, they're like down here. So, essentially what it does is when there's one of these, that gives, I guess I can label this now. So it increases the difficulty counter by 1. So if I let me go back there, disable this. So when I cross that threshold, it will automatically change the difficulty. There is yeah, that gives me hope for it getting rated. We've also got let's see, EMP. This one I'm actually have a bot for, so I can show you the level in full. Playback, load. Wait, is that the right bot? It is good. Okay. This one I hope gets rated as well. And it's a lot better now that I like actually know how to deco and stuff somewhat. But yeah, this one's a lot simpler than the other one. Random colors I actually stole from that first one I showed. There's some blur effects which actually used on Eater of the Universe. Yeah, actually used the effects on this level, which has a crazy duel in it. Hold up. This duel is genuinely really fun. It's really hard to do though. Yeah. So over here. Oh, whoops. Oops, I have my bot still on. You think it could get rated epic? I hope. God, it's so fun to do, but it's so difficult. I should checkpoint here. It's a very hard duel. And then the part after it sucks. But since then, I've kind of abandoned the level. I mean, this other part here is cool too, I guess. This part with the ball is pretty nice. Say 3x. Let me see if I can do it in normal mode. I forgot that was a spam section. Yeah, I've since then abandoned that one. I mean, not abandoned it, but for a while I haven't worked on it. I have a feeling this level's impossible. I certainly can't do it. But it was a way for me to test out some cool effects. Welcome back. This one's fun. Oh. I have to load it again. How do I get better at Deco? Just messing around in the editor, really. Adversarius was a good way for me to, like, learn how to do decent Deco. This one was fun. They come from above. The layout actually gave me a lot of, like, cool, like, deco stuff. Just mess around, figure out what all the triggers do. These ones are scary, but they're really cool. I use a lot of them now that I know what they do. But, like, the full layout for this is... I did some special effects too, I guess. But yeah, I've probably spent at the at the very least 100 hours in the editor, just making levels, experimenting. Maybe. After this level, maybe you can show me some, or you can tell me what parts You think I should redeco? Because I started that level a really long time ago. Like, years ago, actually. Let me look at the original. What is the original copy? Hold up. Let me go to this, because I have a thing that'll allow me to see the original. So the original I made, so it took me 45 minutes. And this is the original. This is the earliest copy that still exists of Adversarius. I guess I need to turn on start position switcher. Where is it? I think it's in level. Yeah, start position switcher. Yeah, this is the earliest version that still exists. But yeah, it's almost nothing. What other ones did I do to help me get better? Honestly, the first level I made that helped me get a lot better was one called the Maw of Doom. It helped me ease into learning shaders and layering. Ah, not first attempt, oh well. It also got me into using the particles and stuff, but this level has only 1,900 objects. That's not actually that bad. It's a lot better than I expected it to be. So there's that. And then just getting feedback on a ton of things. This is my first real attempt at a level, if I remember right. Let's see if I can beat it. It's got some awkward clicks here and there. Like that bit. And this one, the gimmick of this one is it's got swag routes. Ah, I didn't quite do it. Oh well. But yeah, it got me into like using some of the new triggers and getting to experiment with some of the stuff that I didn't do before. What the hell was this? I don't remember any of this, I'm not gonna lie. Forest something? Yeah, I don't even... but yeah, the Maw of Doom, I think, is one of my better looking levels. I don't know. I got a lot of complaints of it just being blindness simulator, but I tried to make it a lot better about that. Layout for... If you send me the ID, I'll test it out. Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah, just send me the layout in chat and I'll test it out. Oh, another way that I got really good with the new triggers is I made a mini game level, and it's super jank, but it works so well. Oh, let me do player no hide trigger. But yeah, in this level, it's technically a platformer, but it does not play like one. And I was messing around with some deco stuff with this one as well. Yeah, there's no end to this one either. And if you fall into the abyss, there's nothing you can do about it. But that one helped a lot, because, I mean, constructing the gimmick probably took me... It took me a lot of work to just construct the gimmick. I was also going to have a whole item system, too. But that never ended up happening. And use notes if you're going to use triggers like I do. Make notes to yourself, or you're going to forget how things work, no matter how good your memory is. You're going to forget. Cool. Alright. See. We also have a level that I'm about 99% sure is humanly impossible. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I made this one just to be hard. That's it. Oh, is it? Is it a public level? Like Haunted Forest? Is that? I guess I could just look for your name. Tabbed out. No, wait. The Haunted Forest. I have my bot still on. Whoopsie. My first tip is Please, please make death barriers. Any possible way you can die, make a barrier for it. Please. It's one of my biggest pet peeves with levels is when you just fall into the abyss. I'll alt spam if I need to. Alright, I'll actually try. Yeah, so my biggest piece of advice is any way you can die, add death barriers. The beginning of this has none. And that's one of my biggest pet peeves when I play, like, user-created levels and stuff, is if I find if there's a way to die that there isn't a death barrier for, it just... Oh, you're supposed to hit the second one late. Oh, wait. Oh, God. Oh, God, why'd you put swing in here? I don't even know how I ended up upside down, I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully this doesn't kill me later. Fair enough. But even when I'm just putting stuff down because I've got an idea, like, I have to playtest it first, to make sure, like, I just constantly playtest my levels to make sure, like, even with my new one, I playtest it to make sure the gameplay doesn't fling you off into the abyss. That's part of what a layout entails, to me at least. This level is a lot easier than it looks. However, it's also a lot harder than that. Mainly because of one click, but if I do ever extend it. Yeah, that red orb click is really bad. Where is it? Give me cube. Oh yeah. I mean, you need to do that to learn, so I get it. If I knew where to find my old, like my oldest level that I made while I was on my old phone, probably, probably 7 years ago, I would find it, show you how bad it was. But I can't. I have no idea where that is. I don't even have any ideas for it. So, but yeah, a lot of these are just like me testing out random stuff. These are just different iterations of Adversarius. I have no idea what's in this one in particular. This is before quite a bit of the deco. Yeah, this part's completely undecoed. But yeah, just pick a song you like for the most part. That's the biggest part of like making a level. Like honestly, I'll make one right now if you give me a good song. Like if you give me a level and a song, I'll make the I'll make it happen. Like my friend and I did level swaps, and I started with this. It's refined a little bit, but like yeah, I don't know why that isn't working, so I'm just gonna like obviously there's some broken stuff, but Nullscape song. Oh yeah, Creo Flow. Hell yeah. Love love Nullscapes. Love Creo, honestly, just in general. Uh okay. We're gonna do I don't know, gives me UFO vibes. I can't explain it. And let's set the background color. I always just start with black just to get a baseline. And then we'll start just like so for this transition bit. Just give it I mean, you can make it whatever, if that's what you're talking about. Yeah. Um, you can find all kinds of stuff you can do in here. Like you can make it start as mini, mirror, dual, anything. Just the settings button, you can change the speed, change the colors, all that jazz. I have a mod called Better Edit, and it's really, really useful. I would highly recommend it if you're going to start seriously making levels. And I know you could just jump out of this, but this is just... Where does the beat drop? Right there. I mean, it can't... It's daunting at first. I'm not even gonna lie. It's hard. I'm not even gonna... I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's hard. That's debatable. It's incredibly debatable whether or not creating is harder than playing. I would say there's definitely an art to it. And it depends on what kind of level you're playing. This is where I cheese-proof my level here, just a little bit. I feel like Nullscapes is kind of iconic in the fact that, like, if you're level with the Nullscapes song, yeah, no, definitely. It just depends on what quality and, like, your expectations for yourself. But start yourself at no expectations. Don't try to make skeletal shenanigans. Just make something you find cool. And I just kind of find difficulty as I go. Sometimes I want it to be harder, sometimes I want it to be easier. So I'll modify parts as I go. Just, you know. Nice. That's good to hear. I haven't really done a collab level. I mean, I've done like the level swap that I did, but yeah, I mean, I guess you could call that a collab. And at first I just start out with some spikes, then I add some blocks around it to give it structure. And you can just start with like the normal like default blocks and decorate later. You don't even have to worry about decorating. Layout creating is just kind of going with the flow and seeing where it takes you. My current hardest, in my opinion, would be Abate, but I essentially have beaten Oxidize as well. Easy Demon. if that tells you anything. Here, I can actually show you them real quick. I've shown you a bait. Yeah, in my opinion, this is my hardest. But I don't actually know, because there's not really a list for easy demons. Yeah, no, I got that from another friend of mine. He was like, yeah, no, your levels are way harder than what you beat. I'm like, yeah, because none of the levels I beat sync well enough to the song. Like, to the point where I would want to play them, honestly. Because that's exactly how I learn levels, is just by listening to the song and learning it, and learning where to click. I think that's going a bit far. I don't think every click syncs, and the reason I haven't beaten an Extreme Demon, it's not fun. Genuinely, I don't find joy in beating Extreme Demons. Like, at that point, it's just difficult for the sake of being difficult, not difficult because the level, the creator just so happened to make a difficult level based on the vibes. I've tried, it actually doesn't sync up as well as it looks like it does. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong portal. That's why it wasn't triggering. I mean, I've tried skeletal shenanigans. I don't know. It doesn't seem fun to me. It's fine. It's a good level. I like the design and all that, but like it's okay. I really have nothing more to say about it, honestly. Other than it's okay. Yeah. But also I like I don't know how to explain it. But like most of my demons aren't like I wouldn't say they're skilled to a certain degree, but like What Is It was just really fun because like I had to learn the level and it was synced. I was playing it earlier today because it's just a fun level. I think that's why I haven't moved on to any higher difficulties. Just because I just don't find any of them fun anymore. Because they're just either too hard or they just don't fit my playstyle. No, I do not play platformer. It is not what I was born and raised on, essentially. It's a cool concept, and I don't begrudge Rob Top for adding it, but like, I personally do not like it. Yeah, that green orb killed me quite a few times. Yeah, no, it's really fun. There's a reason it was my first easy demon, because it's just genuinely really fun to play. It's fairly easy. I'll do a practice run so you can see the full level though. Generally very fun. Also very cool level. I forgot about that part. This part sucks. Hold on. This part sucks to learn. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god. But I can get through, like, however much percent this is of pain. And learn how to do it. Oh, this part's awkward, but it's cool. Oops. I did this first part, like this ending part, I never died to it when I was playing the level. It's very easy. Overall, yeah, I would say I create more than I play. Also, it didn't really take me that many attempts overall. I think it took me like not 500, like, because I've beaten it a couple times now. But yeah, no, I create far more than I play. Let's see. Some of them I abandoned, like the planetarium. It could have been cool, it was a lot of work setting all of these up, and and I made the gameplay really tight too. It's like, yeah, I definitely design more than I play. Also, did you see this one? Because this one is pretty sure it's impossible. Like 90% sure this is impossible. That's not the level. Yeah, no, this is, yeah. Um, and if I turn on hitboxes and show you again real quick, you'll see why I think it's impossible. Because, it's very, very difficult. There's, yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, I would say this is harder than, I mean, if I, let me look up VSC again, because I genuinely don't remember VSC. You know, it's, it's, yeah, really, really hard. Um, I did actually beat from the beginning to these three orbs a couple times, but like it's hard. Hold on, let me attempt it without a bot, cause like and it syncs with the music, so that helps. Yeah, no, I had to make a bot to make the rest of that level. Um, let's see. Yeah, there's Innocence. I worked on Innocence for a while. I was experimenting with some 2.1 stuff with this level. I guess I can turn hitboxes off now. Ah, but yeah, that's pretty much what I have for the level. It's nothing crazy. It's just a concept where you kind of go over the level again. No, this is a preset background that you can have. I haven't delved into custom backgrounds yet. That is a middle ground though. I don't use those very often. Um, legend circles. I mean, don't compare yourself to me. It's not a competition. Like Swing said, it's a single player game for a reason. I mean, there's a reason a lot of people play this game, and it's because it's just a fun game, man. Like, um, earlier today, oh yeah, I didn't play it. Yeah, I didn't send you Innocence. It's a fun one. Yeah, earlier today, I beat Dash, which is actually insane to me. Like, I actually beat Dash earlier today after 4 demon levels. I beat 4 demon levels before I beat Dash and before I beat frickin' Electroman Adventures. Or Geometrical Dominator, sorry. I beat 4 demons before I beat Geometrical Dominator. Like, actually insane. But yeah, mostly what I do is I just when I make a level, I make a level that I would want to beat, honestly. That's the thing that I want to do, is I want to make a level that I would want to beat. But like, yeah, mostly it's just kind of vibing. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Geometrical Dominator could be a demon level, honestly. It's harder than some easy demons that I've played. Legit. Okay, that's too much. Oh, easily. Easily harder than the Lightning Rod. And by the way, the reason I haven't beaten Lightning Rod, it's not that fun. It's just, it feels like slop when you're playing it, I'm not gonna lie. Straight slop. So I just never bothered beating it. I thought I found a secret way at one point and got to 88%. And it wasn't a secret way. They killed me at 88%. I'm like, I'm good, man. Actually, just for a cool effect, I can show you the, let's see, let me do that. Let me do a cool movement effect real quick. Yeah, we'll just select everything. So like, if you want a level to assemble itself, like before you use the area move, and then you do player 1, target group ID 1, you do this, and then you do move angle plus or minus 90, length 100, relative. Did I not give them the group? Did I just not give them the group? Is that... I give them group 1. See, now it's troubleshooting, so I have to figure out. Oh yeah, move distance. Be like 50. This is less sight readable, so I'm going to make it like 20 move distance. It's a lot of tweaking. Yeah, no problem. I mean, you made me mod, so why wouldn't I make you mod? But yeah, it's a very simple like effect that you can do. And it's pretty easy, honestly. You just make everything have a group and you just kind of go with it. 20 even seems a little bit high. Let me do 45 and then plus or minus 45. Yeah. Oh man, okay. Yeah. For most of my levels, unless it's unless it's intentional unbalancing, I try to balance my levels as well. Like Adversarius has segments that are probably harder than some segments in Kata, if I'm being honest. But it also has sections that are like easier. Like it has sections that are like back on track difficulty. Like it varies wildly with that level. Hmm. Hmm. Let's do plus or minus 20. Honestly, we could probably just make it not that. 0 plus or minus 45. Do I nerf this? I probably nerf this. We'll start from there. And if you wanted to get a little bit more advanced with it, with the movement thing, because I know it can be really, like, quite difficult to get something to move the way you want it to, I would personally do something like this. So give both these a group, make this one the parent of the group, that's what the P button does. And then you set the advanced follow, group 2 follows it. And then you make this group 3 as well. And then instead of having this follow player 1, you have it follow player 3. want it to stop a little bit farther than... Wait, why is it? Hold on. It should be moving a little differently than that. Oh. Group 3. There we go. Maybe I moved that. And you'll get better with practice, making levels look better and better, making your layouts more and more peak, more and more cinema. Because of the blocks, I see. Yeah, even just a little bit of deco, and then we can do something like, yeah, I've been trying to modify that a bit as I've been getting more feedback on the level, because I know about that too. This is another, yeah, the adversary is difficulty face problem. I've been trying to work on that a bit. This is a menu you're going to be using a lot, so just remember it. It's up in the top right, extra, you get all this. These three are probably the most important, along with no glow. Free mode. And I can hide the dot. Just doing the same thing. Hide. Now there's no dot. And if you're gonna make a level with the nullscape sound, for me at least, it feels like you should be obligated to make it all a single game mode. I feel like that's, I don't know why I feel that way, but that just feels like something you gotta do. I don't know. I can't explain it. it's fun, genuinely. I recommend it to all the new players or whatever that are asking, hey, what should my first demon be? What is it? It's really fun. It's so fun. More fun than like the Lightning Road and all that jazz, honestly. Hmm. Since you have more experience, you might have more fun with Oxidize, honestly. But yeah, mostly just filling in stuff like this. Yeah, it's not too bad though. Once you get the hang of it, it's not too bad. Another thing to do when you're building your own levels is try to cheese them. Try to break them and fix it somehow. Whether that's putting a spike here, putting a spike there, like, find a way to cheese them. You'll learn the editor shortcuts as you go with the level, with making more levels as well. With the robot isn't too bad, if that's what you're talking about. Or are you talking about my level? Oh, yeah. I'm gonna make it go a little lower. Probably about there. Bring that down just a little bit. But yeah, it's a lot of tweaking and stuff. Okay, that might be a little too far down. Because I died too fast to those bottom spikes, so maybe a quarter block up. I don't know where the borders are. Okay. So, honestly, I might just get rid of that spike. I mean, you're not gonna, well, you probably can't get out. I need to move those orbs more to the middle. It's difficult. I'd say, I don't know, medium difficulty, medium demon. Like it's really not that bad, all things considered. But I made it, so I'm probably not the best judge of difficulty. Oh wait, that's a double click. Hold on, because the music. At this point in length, I probably put a checkpoint or something, like in a fairly consistent spot, like here. And then I make sure it's at the right thing. So half speed, UFO. Reset camera? And then if you want to cheat a little bit in making a part uncheesable, you can make one of these that's invisible, doesn't claim touch, but activates a group. What's the next available group? 4? Yeah. So it activates group 4. And then it'll be like yeah, it's easy, it's pretty fun. I'll make this into a club step monster at some point here. Right now, all I need him to do is just cover this bit for me. I don't need to do really any deco. Three. Then I make this group 5. I do move, spawn trigger, group 5, Y30. My favorite is back out. And then we make this group 4. And then when you if you don't hit the green orb, you can't get through it. Let's see, we can probably do these gaps now. Okay, let's fill this out here so we can't fall through. There we go. Now if you hit the green orb, you're guaranteed to hit it. I just put it in quick so it wasn't like crazy accurate aligned. That's a little too hard. That doesn't look, it looks harder than it is. So we're gonna ease the pressure just a little bit. Okay. Have a good rest of your night, man. Thanks for dropping by. I'll probably stream tomorrow because I'm off work. So, oh yeah. I'll probably work on it a little bit tomorrow morning. Right now it's, what time is it? 10:45 for me. So, I will probably be up. I'm trying to get ready for some earlier shifts, so probably get up 8 o'clock or so. So yeah, if you're able to join, cool. If not, whatever, man. You got things to do. We all got things to do. I don't blame you. Alright, see ya. I think it's movement effect. I think it's one. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you can click during this part. But if you do, it sets you up for a bad lineup. I'll do one more playthrough of this and then I'll call it good. Fairly short for day one. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it there, guys. Have a good rest of your day, night, evening. Good luck doing whatever.